Good morning. Happy Thursday. I almost said happy Friday. We're not quite there yet. I'm awake. I'm not happy about it. I woke up, have you ever, I'm sure I'm not the only one that has this happen to them, but it's so dark outside because it's a gloomy day today, and I have really good, I don't think they're actually blackout curtains, but they are very heavy curtains in my bedroom, so it can stay pretty dark in there almost all day. And I woke up and was in kind of this twilight sleep for heaven knows how long. But it felt like I was awake, I was conscious enough to be oh, but it's so dark, I clearly have at least another hour or two to sleep. And then upon having that thought, your alarm goes off. That is the worst feeling in the morning. It really is. I would much rather any day wake up with a start and look at the clock and go, oh, look, I have another hour or two to sleep, than wake up thinking I have more time to sleep and it turns out that I don't. Ugh. Anyway, like I said yesterday, today I am going to get the results of my genetic testing and those lovely 8 vials of blood they drew from my hand a month ago. And my dad and I we both got our genes tested because my dad also has CMT, we hope. My grandfather as well. So it's genetic, which I failed to mention in my CMT video. This is a genetic disorder. So my dad actually has an appointment at 8:30 and I have an appointment at 9:30. So I'm going to get there a little bit early. And my husband's not around for any of the medical stuff, and since my mom has done it my entire life, I'm almost 30, and she still comes with me to my major doctor's appointments to be my medical history and all that stuff, because she knows it better than I do. So she's coming with my dad and me to get the results of these tests. I sound, and I'm acting a lot perkier than I really am. I am so in desperate need of coffee right now. But I'm not making some because that's going to take too much time, and I fully plan on going to Starbucks and getting my triple shot of espresso to put my Premier Protein shake in. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Got up, not happy about it, but I'm ready to go. And then after I go to the doctor, I'm going to go and get all the grocery shopping done, so that's just off the checklist, and then we'll see what energy I have left. But first, I decided that even though I'm going to Starbucks, I made myself one of the Sandwich Brothers breakfast sandwiches because it's 4 points and the breakfast sandwich at Starbucks is 6 points. And the 2-point discrepancy usually doesn't bother me, but because I'm drinking the protein shake as well, instead of just getting coffee, I decided to save myself the 2 points. So breakfast will be 6 points total. And that's all I have to say about that. I will see you guys later with the results of my test. Have a good morning. Hello, my friends, and good evening. It is 10 to 5? 6. 10 to 6. Yes, 10 to 6. Just checking. And I've been a busy bee today. I went to the doctor. Surprise, surprise, I have CMT. So that wasn't very surprising. But what was surprising is the type that we have, because we had always thought that I had type 2B. I'm not going to get into the science behind any of this, by the way. Giving you the Cliff Notes version. Because for some reason, that's what my mom recalled my grandfather testing for 25 some odd years ago when he got his genes tested. Now, tests have come a long way since then. We are type 1B. And of all of the CMT patients in the world, about 10% are type 1B. There are quite a few different types. And then of that select 10%, 10% of that group, so 1%, has the expression or whatever you want to call it that I have. So there's that. When my dad and I do something, we do it really well. We are in the 1% of CMT patients with this particular kind of situation. But 40% of the people in my situation, so of that 1%, or I guess it's of the 10% that have 1A, not the 1% with the additional problem or whatever. But 40% of that 10% have infant onset CMT, which is what I had, which is why people couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, because CMT is traditionally not infant onset. So there's that. bottom line, I'm fine. Like, nothing new. All my other tests came back great. All my blood sugar was great. Vitamins were great. Everything. I'm perfectly healthy except for CMT. But whatever, that aside. And then I ran some errands. I went to one Walmart. That Walmart didn't have anything that I was used to a Walmart having, so I bought a couple things at that Walmart. Went to GNC, Victoria's Secret, Ulta, Trader Joe's, Aldi, and Walmart. And I have to show you what I got at GNC because it's kind of a little bit of a research project. It's Protein Bar Palooza, guys! Check that out! So I decided that I'm going to do, after I asked you guys for suggestions yesterday, somebody shot back with, hey, these no-carb bars are dairy-free, and I went, awesome! And then I looked up information on them, and it turns out that the macros are amazing. I mean, look at that. So, maybe one of you guys can answer this question too. Are we supposed to count sugar alcohols as sugar? Because technically there's only 1 gram of sugar in here, but there's 4 grams of sugar alcohol. I punched it into the calculator as 1 gram of sugar, and I think this came back as 3 smart points, which is amazing. So, I decided that it was about time that I've done a Quest Bar Smackdown before where I talked just about the different Quest Bar flavors. I've decided it's time to do a protein bar smackdown. So I am going to be trying through over the next, period of time, because there ain't no way I'm getting through all of these in like a week or 2. But maybe if I do 1 a day, maybe 2, depending if I'm ambitious or not. But I'm going to do the no cow bars. I'm going to do the Fit Joy bars. I've only had 1 Fit Joy bar, and it was the chocolate brownie, which it looks like I didn't bring home. Whoops. But it tasted a lot like a candy bar. It was really tasty. It was more points than, I was gonna say more points friendly. That is not accurate at all. It was more points. I think this one, I haven't put any of these into the calculator yet. But I think the one I tried was 7 points. But, that's a lot for a protein bar. If you're looking for it for a snack. If you're looking for it for a meal replacement, that's not so bad. Or if you're looking for it for a dessert. And that brownie one tasted very comparable to a chocolate bar. So protein bar versus like straight sugar chocolate bar. Protein bar is the way to spend your 7 points. And I don't think that candy bars are 7 points anymore anyway. So I got the vanilla, the guy at the GNC, who now has my blog address and everything because he wanted my business card after I was telling him what I was doing. He said this one is outstanding, the vanilla almond. But I got chocolate chip cookie dough and homemade pumpkin and cinnamon, and then I scanned through these for you. And then I got these. I've tried these before. These are also 7 points. At least this one is. This is the only one I've tried. And I really liked it, actually, this birthday cake one. So then they had a chocolate cake one. They had a pumpkin pie one as well. Cinnamon roll and lemon. I'm obsessed with lemon desserts. There's 2 of them. They could be disappointing, but I'm going to give them a try anyway. Quest bars don't really count because I know what I'm getting, and I just got these because these are one of my favorite new flavors. So there's that. I got myself 1 Be-Up bar because this is all that I could find. I don't dislike the Be-Up bars, and I've never tried the chocolate chip cookie dough, so that's worth a try. And then, these were a splurge. These were splurgy because these are not points friendly really at all. But I've tried these before, and this is, I think, it's I think it's 13 points for the entire cookie. 7 points for half of it. These, which are smaller, are 8 points for half the cookie. But I really wanted to try them because Buff Bake is an up-and-coming brand, and I didn't know they made these. And I wanted to try them and report on them. I can't do this with one hand, and my battery's gonna die. Bottom line is I've got a lot of protein stuff here. It's a protein palooza happening on my countertop. And I'm excited about it. This is going to be, I'm sure I'm not gonna find anything nearly as points friendly as Quest, except for the cow bars. Again, let me know what you think on that sugar alcohol thing. But it's good to know regardless, right? And maybe if people who aren't Weight Watchers people stumble across my blog, it'll be even more valuable information for them because they're not trying to track points. But I approach all of this from a Weight Watchers perspective. So we'll see. We'll see what Protein Palooza brings. Yeah. That's all I've got right now. Oh, that's not all I've got right now. I'm trying to do this before the battery dies. I also made pumpkin muffins. which should be 3 points a piece. Delicious. Super easy too. Cake mix and pumpkin. And then make 22 to 24 of them. And they're 3 points a piece. Happy, happy day. And that's all I've really got right now. So I'm gonna let you go. My husband's on the way home. I'm going to try and get some things cleaned up. I want to clean off my desk in case he wants to use it, because at 7 p.m. Rocky Horror Picture Show is on Fox. Oh, and right now I don't even have internet. I hope the TV still works. But because I don't know why we don't have internet, but we don't have internet. So there's that. That could hinder you guys getting the vlog up tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I got. Whoa, really blue room. I'll talk to you guys later. Here it goes. Woohoo! Rocky Horror Picture Show is on Fox. It's kind of a cult classic thing amongst the music theater people, and I think amongst some that aren't music theater people, but I'm not really sure. I know all of my theater nerds are freaking out about it. So I'm actually going to call it a night because I'm doing nothing else interesting. I'm already in my PJs. Eric's on his way home, but I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna enjoy me a musical. So I hope you liked this rather short but maybe informative or interesting vlog. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Friday. We made it to Friday. And yeah, I'll talk to you then. Have a good night, guys.